finally the rain stopped and I'm able to sit on the beach again. Mostly I'm feeling silent right now, but I'm sitting with this realization that's happening for me, which is that we are always creating our experience from where we are in our consciousness. And when we wake up to that and see where we are in our consciousness, meaning see our creative power, our creator within, the source of our creativity, we recognize that all of it is information for possible shifting. That transformation is always possible. It's always being invited. It's always an expression of desire. The process of desire ripening. And the shift that I'm realizing is that I can imagine from the place in consciousness where it is already done. This is brand new for me. So when I've worked with vision boards in the past, it's been about sitting here in my current reality and imagining from here into the future, projecting 1 year out, 3 years out, 5 years out, and then trying to see that picture. The problem with that is when I sit here in my current reality, I'm using the limits of my current perceptions, my current consciousness, which created the reality I'm in, and I'm trying to use that same set of perceptions to go into the future. So it's basically just a forward projection of all the limitations that I have now and my past experiences and my vision of the future that's colored by all of that. So I might have shifted time, the frame of reference of time, and put maybe some ego desire in there, but I haven't actually shifted my place in consciousness. So I haven't actually transformed my trajectory. That shift is information. And as I've worked with vision boards more and more and looked at, oh wow, of course they come true. Wow, I put that on my vision board 3 years ago and look, there I have it. Because it came from, of course it did. I mean, that's how things work. What we imagine, we create. However, if we desire to live from the fullness of our heart's desire and our potential and our true creative power, because in a way, imagining from current and including the limitations of what created our current reality just keeps us in a different version of the same box. Like we just keep moving within the box forward in time and we rearrange things within that. But if we were to skip over what we can even name and identify and go to the place where whatever the thing is, the thing that we want or desire, has already happened before we can even name it from the current reality, because our current imagination can't even name that thing. It doesn't know because it's incapable of creating that from the limitations of the current. But we shift the consciousness to that thing already happened, and we're now enjoying it in our current consciousness. And we're savoring it, we're loving it, we are feeling it, we have it. That is a fundamental shift to a different, you could call it a quantum leap. It's a fundamental shift to a different trajectory, because it does not require any of the past experiences or limitations of all of the realities that have led us to our current now. It shifts us to a different now. And when we bring that different now into our being now, we become the creative engine, vessel, I would say, because the engine is moving through us. We're the vessel of that new now. So that's what's boggling my mind and keeping me pretty silent with words, but attempting to bring it into voice because I'm realizing how important that is. But I'm savoring this new feeling of shifting to a new now, bringing the new now into my being in this moment, in this body. And from that, being the creative vessel for all of that experience to arrive, because it couldn't be any other way. It's just the way everything works all the time. And we are operating from whatever place in consciousness we're in to create whatever we're experiencing right now. I love it. Cool. Being the quantum physicist on the beach.